All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the 144,000. It's 144,000. All right, the elect. All right, doing this work. All right, committed to this work in all truth and in sincerity. All right. Um, Pushing this word across all corners of the earth. All right. Risking life and livelihood in doing so. All right. And shalom to the women and children who watch and learn. All right. My name is Shamar Yah. All right. And I'm coming with another video. All right. And the name of this video will be E knows everything. Okay. E knows everything we teach. All right. E knows everything we teach, man. Here is a channel. You could go and watch it. All right. It's a video 3 hours long. You know, most people won't watch it. Okay. I would like to go through it just a bit. All right. Hopefully I don't receive any strikes on this viewless channel. All right. But and again, on this channel, I keep it, as learning through the example of the apostles, bishops, and elders on down. All right. Keep it 100. All right. We keep it 100 with the truth. Okay. And E knows all about this truth, man. All right. E knows all about this truth. Everything that we teach. Okay. He knows already. Okay. Now this video is a 9-month-old video, but even though it's 9 months old, all right, these researchers, they've already known most of the things that they're bringing out. Let me go to the comment board on here. Okay, it says, this is great along with the whole channel. Thanks for making more. Okay. Waldemar is a brilliant, knowledgeable, and inspiring hoot. Art history is not my academic background, but I love to have taken a course or two from him back in the day. Great work, well done. All right, this is a documentary channel on steroids. I love long documentaries to listen to as I work around the house. New subscriber from Texas. See, Jake doesn't, is not into stuff like this, man. But you'll get niggas, they don't even watch the work that's already been done. But these niggas are always come with an opinion, okay? They're not going to even do any research, but most of the time they don't even look at the work that's already done. And so you're steady, you're damn near dumbing yourself down. We sound dumb even talking sometimes because we have to, watch our words because our people are so simple. Okay? And so what I'm going to do is play just a little bit of this video. The parts that I really want to get, I'm not going to be able to get. Let me see. I'm not going to be able to get. Let's see, playback. Okay. Because you can't rewind videos like you used to be able to do, man. You go back a little bit, you go back to the beginning somehow, big ass fingers, and it's just not the same. So bear with me. All right. I just want to, he's hitting a lot of points, and that's why you should watch this video. I shouldn't even, I should just be like, watch this video and people watch it and be like, and then, there's lessons upon lessons showing you that Esau, he knows, man. He knows what we're teaching is the truth. Okay? He knows. So without any more delay.
Let's get everyone home. Now streaming on Disney Plus.
Are we going to space? I can see some.
Ancient Greece, the birthplace of Western civilization. For over 1,000 years, this strong and charismatic people shave down to make it all very smooth.
In order for this structure to be stable, you need a constant pressure from outwards inwards. Very much like...
Oh, see, what happened was, 1 second. Now I went even beyond the video. That's what I mean. Okay, here we go. We're back.
What's more, these images is salvation, hope. God saved the 3 young men from the fire. He saved Jonah from the whale, and he'll save you too. Jonah is also the subject of the earliest surviving masterpieces of Christian sculpture, found today in the Cleveland Museum of Art. Jonah swallowed by the whale, spat out by the whale, and returned to dry land a wiser man. Jonah is particularly
okay, so it went past
can
the
be
part
rearranged to form a cross, which reads the same both ways, up and down. And it says Pater Noster, which is Latin for Our Father. The opening words of the Lord's Prayer. What's more, these 2 letters that are left over, Alpha and Omega, are the first and last letters of the Greek alphabet, Alpha and Omega, in their Roman form. You can see them down in the Roman catacombs, popping up everywhere. Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Popular Christian code for the one true God. So these mysterious word squares were put outside houses to signify that the occupants were Christians, and also as a kind of lucky charm to ward off evil. Of course, this isn't art yet. This is an inscription, but it has artistic implications. What you see in here, this appetite for signs and symbols, does. So art took an extremely long time to come up with a face for Jesus. And I think the search for that face is the greatest artistic tussle of the Dark Ages.
Here we go.
The proof that no one actually knew what Jesus looked like is this controversial relic, the Shroud of Turin.
No.
It's said to be the cloth.
See, now I went too far. See, they showed some dark. They showed some dark. So that's why you have to watch it. All right. They showed some dark. He said the puzzling Dark Ages. But he didn't want to go into the Dark Ages too much. I want to get that because the relics that he showed were of dark of the first Christians were dark images. Okay, and so he called them puzzling, which he has to do. Okay, because whatever platform that's sponsoring him is sponsored by the 1948ers. Okay, and it's sponsored by the narrative that's pushed. And when I say sponsored, I mean they get paid, right? Money. See that big gold? That's a real gold ring on his finger, man. Okay, that's not none of that junk rapper gold. All right, that's real gold.
Square isn't art yet, but it is an excellent pointer to a new artistic direction. One of the reasons early Christian art is so exciting is because you find it in exciting places. Rome is wild enough on the surface, but when you descend into its underground, look how scary and fascinating it becomes. People often imagine the catacombs were hiding places, underground shelters in which persecuted Christians hid from the Romans. But you can't hide an underground city as huge as this under anyone's nose. The Romans knew these were here all right. What they didn't know is what one Christian was saying to another down here, because the first Christian art was filled with secret signs and hidden meanings. That's why the fish became an ubiquitous Christian symbol. When 2 Christians met...
Okay, the fish is not, a symbol of Christianity, all right? The fish symbol is actually pagan, all right? it goes back to the worship of fish gods. All right. Oh wow. Okay. All right, Salaki, I had to take that call, but we'll get back to it. So, all right, right here in this portion of it. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole 3-hour video. All right. Again, the name of this video, you go out and watch it, is on All Out History. All right. So, this is E's narrative. Okay. This is his narrative. This is what he's able to push. While we face people who are naysayers who come against us, it's because they follow this narrative of E. See, he has the power and the ability in the world, as the scriptures say, he's able to, go to and fro, up and down in the world, man. Okay, he has that ability. Jake doesn't have that ability. Okay, so through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, and the comforter, which is the scriptures, the comfort of the scriptures, all right, and the understanding, we're able to see where he's clearly going off, like he's trying to throw these cross symbols and say that those were early symbols of the Lord, okay, while at the same time. Okay, and this devil speaks with a forked tongue, while at the same time he's telling you that these symbols represent an individual named Christos. All right, a lot of these images that you see are of a pagan god. All right, Jupiter, or what was his name? The name of the other god, it just escaped, the older god. I forgot his name, whatever his name was. All right, but that's where you get a lot of these images from. All right, Jake running around with these dreads and shit in their head, man. The IUIC, they bitched a fit. They had a bitch, okay, about when Great Millstone were wearing what they called the Star of Moloch, right? But here, shit is funny, man. It's really funny. But here it is, okay. The god Jupiter, okay, is seen with long dreadlock type hair, okay. He even had beards, okay, and that is his image, and that is the image that a lot of these IUIC people are in, man, with the dreadlocks, man. All right, in the image of Jupiter, okay, which this guy, Esau knows this, man. So I'm going to go, show you if I can what he says about the Dark Ages.
Two Christians met on the road. It said that one of them would draw this shape in the sand, and the other one would draw this shape. And the two of them knew immediately that they were Christians together. This famous Christian sign, the Christogram, or Chi Rho, represents Jesus himself. It's made by combining two Greek letters, Chi and Rho. The first two letters of the word Christos, which means the anointed one.
And you got a lot of people, okay, and that's not for Yahweh Shai, okay, but you have a lot of people, the IUIC, all right, even Sakari, who say the name Christ or Christos, same thing. Hear him saying Christ, Christos, okay. And these and what they're doing is they're even though they, some of them, they do Sakari say Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, they're kind of iffy. Okay, as of late, they've been saying some, and the way that I see how these guys move, they just do a lot of things to get a lot of views. All right, which that's their strategy. Okay, that's the way that their their leadership has it. Okay, they're doing things. They have a strategy to try and get a lot of views. All right, and they're moving under, if you're truly into the scriptures and into this faith, okay, you would find out how the ancient Sakari were, okay, because these guys are a spitting image of the ancient Sakari. All right.
Said the sign had magic powers. Even today, we still call Christmas Xmas because of this. Another popular Christian sign was the anchor. For the simple reason, at the top of it here, it looked like a cross. Everywhere you look in these haunting Roman catacombs, the first Christians are declaring their faith in such
Now see, he says an anchor, but that's a crossbow, all right? An ancient weapon, okay, a crossbow, okay? But he's saying an anchor, okay?
mysterious and cryptic ways. These symbols and signs weren't just a secret language, they're also a different way of seeing things, a different way of understanding, not just with your eyes, but with your imagination. And what's most interesting about this first Christian art you find down here is how few pictures there are in it. No images of...
So you see, once upon a time, there were no images, all right? There were no images because, we didn't make images, all right? Up until a certain point to when it, Jake started making images, all right?
Jesus, no Marys, no saints. For the first few centuries of Christianity, there were no Christian images. It's not till the beginning of our period, the so-called Dark Ages, 300 years after the birth of Christ, that figures and scenes begin to pop up at last in Christian art. Look how puzzling they were. We're in a 3rd century Christian burial chamber in the catacombs of Priscilla. A rich Christian family was buried here, and look what's on the walls. Over here, some peacocks. Over there, 3 chaps standing in a fire. And over here, some kind of sea dragon with someone coming out of its mouth. So let's decode all this. The peacocks are symbols of eternity. Because peacocks replace their beautiful feathers every year, the ancients believed their flesh couldn't rot. It was eternal. The 3 young men are described in the Bible by the prophet Daniel. 3 young Israelites were set on fire by the Babylonians, but God protected them, and the Babylonian fires couldn't touch them. The chap coming out of the sea monster is the prophet Jonah, who you may remember was swallowed by a whale.
Okay, and those 3 individuals had hats on their heads. Okay. Oh man. Okay, so Esau went into these tombs, man, and he did a number on them. Okay, he went into these tombs and did a number. Okay, they're wearing ugly green outfits. Okay, no borders of blue or no fringes or nothing, man. It's just So Esau went in and he tampered with a lot of these images. But some of the images, he said it was puzzling. All right, it's puzzling because they were tampered with, which Esau knows. Okay, but the main point is that Esau knows that these scriptures, that the stories, all right, contained in the Bible are truth. Okay, which a lot of you damn niggas, okay, you're playing with this like it's a game. Okay, for him to get access to even go to such lengths and to revisit these areas that have been manipulated, it costs a lot of money, man. That shit is not, you try to go on your fucking budget. Okay, you've been working, you know, 20 years like me, no vacation, and still can't leave the country, man. Okay? See, Esau's able to do that. Okay? Because he's sponsored. Okay? But anyway, there's some information in gotta take, some, this is a buffalo. Okay? This fish is a buffalo, so you gotta watch, because a buffalo got a lot of bones in them. All right? He got a lot of bones in him, and a buffalo is not a bottom feeder, right? So, with that being said, Lord willing, you were edified. Till next time, shalom. And subscribe to this channel. I'm not subscribed. I'm subscribed now. All right, give them a like. All right, like I just did. All right, and converse with these individuals. You want to talk shit with them. Okay, pick their brain. All right, that's what I would do when I first got into the truth, man. All right, and let them give you some sources. Okay, let them give you sources that you can go and look for yourself. Check their sources. All right. We don't want you listening to everything, that we tell you and just taking it as that, okay? Taking it for, come back to us and say, hey, you said this, you said this was true, but it wasn't true, okay? So, yeah. So we can show you, all right? So anyway, till next time, shalom.